Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Vintage Vittles. Tonight we're going to be making crab rangoon, and it's going to start with a pretty complicated dough, relatively speaking. But it's going to be worth it, because the dough is going to get really thin and fry up really nicely.
Let's do it.
Oh yeah. So the first step you're going to do is go ahead and add that 2 cups of flour to your bowl. To those 2 cups of flour, you're going to add 1 large egg. Go ahead. Okay,
jeez. I swear this never happens.
I swear this never happened. It's that rounded edge, guys. Combine and mix well. Anyway, half cup of water, and you're gonna just slowly mix it in, bit by bit, as you're stirring. Ooh, just got chunky all of a sudden.
You like them chunky?
Like my donuts and my brownies and stuff, my pastries.
Yeah.
Yeah, chunky pastries are the best. With that dough nice and moist, you're gonna dust up your hands, dust up your surface, and get to kneading. Corn is really popular as a flavor in Asia, actually. It's in like candies and drinks. You got it. Oh yeah, that's pretty.
Oh! Yeah, where's the dubstep drop in your editing?
Subscribe to our Patreon for full access videos to every single minute of me kneading.
I like to think that the dough owes me money. You out 100 grand, dough, how you gonna pay up? You got a nice wife and kids, dough.
Gotta think about them.
You know, maybe I should have wiped this counter down with water after I wiped it down with bleach.
Really? If it's still a little sticky, don't worry. It'll get a lot smoother and less sticky once it's rested for a bit.
We kneading it again after 10 minutes?
Yeah, exactly. We really need it to get smooth and nice to play with. We want a ton of gluten, but super relaxed, so that we can roll this thing really thin, but it'll still be strong enough, strong to resist breaking. Make sure it's a perfect sphere, guys, or I'll come and get you. After you have your dough resting, we're gonna start on the filling. And so that, as many of you might know, consists of real crab, or you know, the classic crab with a K, and cream cheese. And to that we're gonna add a load of seasonings, just to make it nice and flavorful. Some scallions, the classic, the 1-2. So nothing really complicated about this. You're gonna get your cream cheese, throw it in a bowl as a base, and then just mix everything else in. You've ever just had a bite of cream cheese? Put some of these guys in. We're finally getting rid of these leftover chives.
You mean fresh chives? Fresh chives. That we'd already cut up.
Vintage Vittles, or Brenton struggling to open packaging. My hands are so slick. Cut the camera.
Couldn't you probably just like...
Spoon here for scale. Maybe you get an idea of how much. A splash of lemon. You can't handle the functionist, but...
It should only be a tiny bit. Oh my god.
It was a tiny bit. It's a tiny bit. Okay.
Alright, now we're gonna take this bad boy to Pound Town. Oh, it's so cold.
That's a crabby boy. Once you get it mixed up, lick off those fingers and get ready to roll out some wrappers.
It's very good.
Right. Is there enough salt in there?
Oh, you get a little salt.
That brings up another important point, guys. Always taste your food as you're making it.
That's how you get better.
Yeah.
And if you don't, you never will.
Yep, exactly.
So always taste your raw steaks after you salt them.
Heck, why not? Don't do this. Please don't do this. Alrighty, we've kneaded the dough, we've rested it, we've kneaded it again, and now it's gonna be as smooth and silky as I think we can make it. Dough knife. Cut in halves just so we have something easier to work with, and then we're gonna roll out our wrappers.
Oh, we're gonna end up using like salt and pepper shakers again, aren't we?
Yep.
How thin are we making these?
That looks pretty good. Just thin in general.
Crab pizza is the pizza for you and me. Yeah, that do pizza. I just have a couple wrappers and we get them out of the way. Fill them.
You can be pretty generous. Oh yeah, that's good.
That's generous. I don't want that in my dumpling, I want it in my mouth.
Soon enough. My parents did the patented just pinch at the top method like this.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like a sack.
I made a giant one, because there always has to be one.
Oh, this is so good. Whoa.
Oh! It's time to drop these puppies in.
Pick your 3, 4, 5, 6 likeliest candidates.
Woo! Woo!
These fry pretty quick. Take like a minute or 2 per side. You just like flip them a little bit. Fluffy boys. You're only really frying the skin. All the inside is already cooked.
If the cheese gets out, it goes nuclear, right?
Maybe. It's like the same principle as breaking surface tension. Yeah. Get halfway in. Just let it slide in like a canoe. They should actually darken a bit once they get out of the oil and start to oxidize.
Oh. Do we need to put down a towel for them at all or not? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Who cares? Look at them, Dennis. They're glorious.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Crispy, filled with a filling that we already know tastes fantastic.
Now let's do this.
Don't you want to get on this side?
I will.
And get a.
But I was gonna be.
Oh,
it was gonna be a continuity joke.
I see.
Alright, let's do this. Oh. Oh. That is, it's hearty, it's light at the same time.
Oh my gosh. You know,
Beautiful cross section.
traditionally this is eaten with sweet and sour. I say traditionally, but Dennis and I are about to go climbing, so we need some energy.
These are the best rangoons I've ever had. I normally don't really like rangoons.
These have some complexity, right?
Even if you don't like cream cheese, these have like a bunch of different layers of flavor to them. Like and subscribe if you like this and for more recipes every week. Comment below if you have a recipe suggestion you'd like to see us try. For some reason, like, trees didn't exist because I think people lived in like domes. My girlfriend in the play had a diary. The paper was made from real trees. And then I was supposed to smell it. I go, it smells like trees.